Hey crafty friends, welcome to another layout in my series Tell More Stories. Today I'm gonna play with a stencil and gold foil. So I got out my mink because my plan was to add some gold foil to that paper, and I don't know, for some reason I guess I couldn't wait long enough for I got the mink paste. Maybe I just wasn't able to wait long enough for it to dry, but I messed up a few papers and maybe my mink a little bit. So I decided to try glue instead. I'm using Aleene's tacky glue here, and I'm making sure that I have my stencil pressed down, as you can see here. So you have to be really careful to not, have the stencil move. So, and I tried this before, and the thing with glue and gold foil, or foil in general, is that it needs a little bit of drying time, as you will see in a little bit. So here we go, putting this into fast forward because obviously this is going to go much faster. So the first round the glue wasn't dry enough, as you can see there. It was dry in a couple of places, so I waited a little longer, cleaned my stuff, and then gave it another try. And as you can see here, it works so much better. So just a little bit of drying time for the glue, and it works perfectly with foil. So I think the bluish color of the paper and the gold foil are just a perfect match. So I'm telling the story of my son and our female kitten. Of course, I'm making a big mess here, but making sure I clean up everything. So again, the story of my son and our female kitten snuggling, and I took a photo of them from the top, and I'm just going to tell the story how both of them really like each other, although I'd say the cat won't admit it. My son would. He loves our kitty. So I decided to turn the photo into a pocket and place it in the center of my paper, and then having the journaling inside or behind that photo, as you will see in a little bit. Just playing around with a little bit of washi tape and cork alphas. Yeah, I'm writing the word snuggling here in German, obviously. Yeah, cork letters are always very fragile, so you gotta be careful. In addition, I added a wood hard, a tiny wood hard, because I thought it matched. So for easier access for my journaling, I used a 1-inch punch, and punched a half circle into the photo, and I got my journaling already printed, and now I'm using a chipboard circle, and then realized that it's not, the journaling does not hide properly, so I just had to grab my 1-inch punch again and just punched again to make that little piece there a little bit bigger so that the chipboard piece would fit in. Added some more washi tape, and then went through my little sticker collection here from DLS, added word phrase stickers, and also the letter C and H to the chipboard. So that's my son's initial and our cat's initial. And adding one more phrase strip. What phrase? Yeah. So and then I decided to go in and add some animal dots in the same color as the dots on the paper. And of course, talking about Kitty, she comes and checks out what I'm doing, making sure that everything is correct. So I added some animal dots onto the dots of the paper just for some, you know, dimension. And here we are, getting ready to put the layout into the album. You know, I always like to adhere photos or layouts back to back right when I put them into the album. And here's Kitty again, checking out what I'm doing. They are mostly outside now. We started training them to be outside in February, and they would be inside throughout the day back then, and we're outside like in the evenings, and at nighttime we would call them in again and they would come running like dogs. Very sweet. And now they're outside all through the night, and sometimes they sleep inside during the day and sometimes outside. So that's about it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And Kitty too.